In today's video, we are going to talk about area and circumference of circles. So let's talk about vocabulary. In a circle, we have a diameter, and this is a segment with both endpoints on the circle, and it contains the center. So looking at our circle, we are talking about the red. The endpoints are here, and it goes through the center. Then we're going to look at the radius. The radius is a segment with one endpoint on the center and one on the circle. So this is in green. So we're on the circle going to the center. And the next vocab word is circumference. The circumference is the distance around a circle. And this would be going from here all the way around our circle. So we have formulas that we are going to need to memorize. So the circumference formula you might already have memorized. It is circumference equals diameter times pi. So down below it says find the circumference and area of each circle below. So let's do the circumference. So number one, the circumference is equal to diameter times pi. So we have the radius, which is 12. So our entire diameter would be 24. So in terms of pi, our answer would be 24 pi. Then we use our calculator to get our answer in terms of nearest tenth. So I'm going to grab my graphing calculator and type in 24 pi. And you need your pi button, and we get 75.4. So approximately 75.4, and our label would be meters. Let's try another circumference. Number two, this time 18 is our diameter. So our circumference formula is diameter times pi. So in terms of pi, we get 18 pi inches. That is a one-dimensional shape, so we just do inches or one-dimensional measurement. So in terms of pi, we're doing 18 pi. And we get 56.55. Let's round this one to the nearest tenth. So tenth is 2 decimal places. The next formula we're going to look at is area. The area of a circle is pi times radius squared. So now we're going to move back to our radius. So looking at question number one, we're going to go to area. So our radius is equal to 12. That's the measurement we were given. So area equals pi times radius squared. So we get 12 squared pi. So in terms of pi, our answer is 144 pi. On our calculator, rounding it 2 decimals, I get 452.39. So this is approximately 452.39, and my label now is area, so this is going to be square meters. Looking at number two, again, area equals pi times radius squared. So now we need our radius. So if my diameter is 18, my radius is 9. So I have 9 squared pi for 81 pi. Going to my calculator, and I get 254.47 approximately. And my label is square inches. Pause the video and try to find the circumference and area for number 3. Push play when you're ready to hear the answers. Number 3, in the circumference we need the diameter, so we're going to double 2.8 and we get 5.6. So in terms of pi, we get 5.6 pi. Multiplying that out, we get 17.60 feet. When we do the area, we need the radius, so we're leaving the 2.8. So when we square 2.8 squared pi, in terms of pi, we get 7.84 pi feet squared. And when we multiply with our pi button, we get 24.63 square feet. Pause the video, try number 4, push play when you're ready to hear the answers. Number 4, circumference again is diameter times pi. In terms of pi, we're at 58 pi. Multiplying that out, you get 182.21 yards. To get the area, you need the radius, which is 17.5. So in terms of pi, 17.5 squared is 306.25 times pi. And then if you multiply that out, you get 962.11 square kilometers. This concludes my video on area and circumference of a circle.